A topic I am very passionate about it is mathematics. How do you feel when you hear the word mathematics? Some could say complicated, some say difficult, and some even say it's scary. We all have unique experience with mathematics. We can find some positive interaction, but most of the time we are going to hear a negative connotation from most of the people. But why is that? The reason that I found many people dislike math is because they do not relate to the mathematical concept and they do not see math as something that is useful and they only see a complicated process. Not long ago, I was one of those people who saw math as something negative, and some asked me how did I change my negative way of seeing math now that I am a teacher. So I told them my story. When I was in sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, I wasn't a good math student. I was scared of math, and I did not understand math at all. And I could not relate to my teachers. I found difficult to understand the way my teacher was taught me math, and the process it was very tedious for me. But I knew that I need math not only to pass that course but also for life. One day I asked my teacher why the school was teaching us something that we will not use in life. She answered me that mathematics can help you reason more effectively because you use your brain to solve problems, and the same principle applies with things in life. You have to reason to solve life problems. Also, it helps you with creativity because you use different parts of your brain to connect and create a solution of any problems. And finally, she told me you need mathematics to manage your money when you get to work. After her answer, I started to consider mathematics something useful, but the fact that not all mathematics could be available for my life got me thinking a negative way about mathematics. I had the same way of thinking for the next 3 years, and then something happens that changed my point of view. My regular math teacher got transferred to another school, and there was a new math teacher to replace him. The teacher name was Maribel. The first time I saw her, I told my friends that now we had a high probability to not pass the test because at least we knew how the old math teacher did things, but we are now not sure how or what to expect from this new teacher. The next day, my first class was mathematics with the new teacher. My mind was again any type of learning, especially with a new teacher. But when she started speaking about mathematics and the way she taught us about the problem and how she made the problem to relate to our background, our life, our culture, changed my way I see math forever. I start paying more attention to class and starting go home and practice at home those math problems. And little by little, I start developing a passion about mathematics. So that was the beginning that started me are learning about math. All the math problems now make sense to me. The first set of problems that I tried to solve was easy for me to do because of the way that teacher explained. Moreover, something even got a wrong answer with a math problem. She did not mark it incorrectly, but just revised them. So all we all can learn from mistakes. That's something that motivate me to continue practicing more math because mistake was something that we can learn from. So I wasn't afraid anymore of trying. And that's something that really impact me forever. Until the point that one day I even said to my friend, look, it's not that difficult to be or to learn math. So maybe one day I can become a math teacher because I now can see more clearly what is the purpose of math and how we can use math to solve real life problems. I didn't know that my words one day will become true. So I am now a math teacher, and it's thanks to those teachers, and especially that teacher who helped me to see math in a different way and sharing my perception about math. Now, as a teacher, I try my best to implement my experience to help others students who may like me didn't like math or doesn't see math as a something useful. For example, I make sure my students understand the purpose of the lesson. I make sure that I use problems that students can relate, problems that have something that they experience in real life and that is related to their culture or background. I also make sure a student have extra materials in case they need any help with a problems or they don't know how to compute uh, any set of numbers. I plan my lesson that go according to their needs. I even make group of students and I collaborate with them. I hear a student voice and implement them in the classroom. And I also make sure that a student feel comfortable in my class, that mistakes are allowed. And I even do some mistake in purpose so a student can see that, okay, this mistake was made, but we can all learn from that mistake and we can implement different ways of how we can solve problems. That's something that I practice as a teacher and it's having very beneficial for my student because I can see the progress in the beginning of the class year until the end of the school year. When I see my student more confidence, I see my student that they see them have a purpose in our life, and the more we see math in the classroom, the more that we see math in all aspects of life. A student connect more to the mathematics. I have students who have even shared with the class that when they go shopping with their parents, they can see math even when they see a discount, when they see coupons and all that. So my student experience math in real life, and that's something that I feel very proud of them. And so it's fair to say that math is part of our daily life and have a profound influence in our societies. As a teacher, I make sure that my students do not only see math as a numbers or set of numbers, but also as a something useful that they can relate and connect with the real life. Thank you so much.